Hey there, it is Sam, and welcome to what I think is going to be called String Talk. I had this idea the other day that I could film myself while stringing my guitar and just have a conversation and tell y'all what's happening in my life and my thoughts on life and the adventures I'm going through. I have to string my guitar because I started producing music and I'm working on my first cover, which is going to be by Bradley Bridges. I need to string my guitar to make the sound quality better when I record. So I'm going to string my guitar and we gonna have a conversation. I'm going to try to make this as least awkward as possible because I haven't strung my guitar in about 2 years. Yeah, so hopefully I can remember how to do it. I have my pliers, and then I have my strings. These are the strings I'm using. I use this brand all the time. And so let's open it up and get going. I don't know how it's going to pick up the sound quality, but hopefully you can hear my voice. Martin & Co. Awesome strings, not sponsored. Of course. I committed to I'm making sure all the things are here. I can count to 6 and I think they're all here. I committed to a YouTube schedule recently and I was super excited about it. Where's my pick? I found it. Picks are never where you want them to be. Yeah, committed to a YouTube schedule recently and I'm super excited about it. It's once a month, and it doesn't mean I can't do more than that, but I have to do at least that, and it's super hard because of the deadline. But at the same time, it's so much better for me because I love schedules, I love organization, and deadlines push me to work harder and clip out the unnecessary parts of life. And so having a rigid deadline of the 7th of August has been really motivating for me, and I feel like I've been really disciplined lately. I was gonna play what it sounds like. It's not that tuned because of course I just picked it up. And it doesn't sound that well, to be honest. So my dad taught me how to change strings. I haven't ever really looked it up online, but what I like to do is just replace one at a time, and the rest of the 5 strings maintain the tension between the bridge and the neck. Statically, it makes it like less. There's less like give and take, or there's less of a moment, so there won't be as much bridge misadjustment that happens over time. So yeah, it's always worked for me. I'm gonna do the E string. With this schedule, it's really pushed me to work harder and smarter, which is you need both of the things. All right, cool. Yeah, move this. Oh, I can support it like that. That's why I have pliers. I gave up alcohol recently. It's not that I was eating a lot or drinking a lot. It was that I learned. Come on. I learned that it has a lot of negative health consequences, which, to be honest, I didn't even know at all. It can cause liver disease, liver damage. It scars your liver irreparably. What I remember reading is that it contributes to cancer. No one ever told me it was a carcinogen. Like, that crap is something they don't even tell you. So I drink alcohol because I like the taste, but I don't want to die early. So it's like you have to make a choice between that temporary enjoyment and your long-term happiness. And I choose long-term happiness. It's weird because, like, it's not that I'm not strong, it's like I'm trying to be careful not to like damage it. So I'm like pulling, but not too much. I can always buy new pins, but I don't want to if I don't have to. Ah! Jeez. Also, stringing them at like one at a time helps to for you to remember what pins went where and not get your strings mixed up. So yeah, I think I heard you could recycle these now. I didn't know that before, so I'm gonna try to look into where I can find that. So that was a string. Fifth, oh, I see where it's listed. They changed their packaging so much. It's like sometimes hard to find strings if you don't do it. If you don't get strings like every month, like some people do, it can be kind of hard to choose because they always change their packaging. They always have like new phosphorus strings, and it's like, well, it's kind of overwhelming to be honest. Found it. Awesome. So excited to have new strings. Help my guitar sound a lot better. Oh no! The pin went inside. This is gonna suck. This is embarrassing. This is hard because it's like I'm not like just stringing my guitar. I'm like also talking and trying to make sure the angle's right. It's like really hard to multitask. Oh, I found it. And I hope this video isn't too long because if I drop every pin inside, then this video is going to be like an hour long. Cool. Where's my string now? Where did it go? Found it. Alright, cool. Along with my new schedule, I have made a website. I've been working on it for a year. And I posted my YouTube upload schedule on my website. And so you can go there at samsmusichub.com and see all the videos that I have planned. And those aren't like concrete. I might change, but for right now, I'm doing a cover every 2 months, and I could probably do more, but I don't want to overwhelm myself too early. And committing to a cover every 2 months, once every 2 months, and a video once a month is really healthy for me because again of that scheduled deadline. But it's not overwhelming. I don't want to overcommit, you know, like that's been, I think, really important part of my life, and it's something that people struggle with is overcommitting or not committing. And like I know when I can't do something, so I only make commitments if I know I can make it, and then that's kind of helped me not let people down. At least I think. If I've let people down, I'm sorry, but people have never like come to me and be like, Sam, you suck. So that's good. I've only done one of these so far. I need to hurry. Is there like a device that you can get to help you with this? I think I got it though. Back to the YouTube upload thing about commitment. I think it's important to... Oh my god, my bridge is actually cracked. I didn't even see that until... That's gonna need a looking at in the long term. Next time I string it, I'll go do that. Back to the YouTube upload schedule. I think it's important to pick a schedule you know you can do to build that habit pattern. That verse in Luke 16:10 that says, "He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much." You practice discipline and commitment in small things, and it's going to help you be more disciplined for big things. So I'm not trying to do 5 videos a day. And I did sort of mess up that string. I didn't curl it around enough. I'm redoing it. That's better. The only chronic fear I have is one of these things snapping and hitting me in the eye. That's never happened. Never heard of that happening. I got it right without even like trying. Okay, next one. We're on to the A. So that's 6, 5. You feel like a surgeon when you're doing this. I think that's how you're supposed to use pliers. What I prefer to do, I forgot though, is do the outside strings and move inward again to keep the balance of the tension. So what I forgot to do, because again I haven't done this in like 2 whole years and I didn't watch any YouTube videos, is you wrap the string around the pin. I forgot what it's called. The rod. You wrap it around the rod before you move it through the holes, and that pins down the wire better. That way you could get your 2 or 3 turns in before you tighten it. You don't want one string, one arc of the string holding all of the tension. Ooh. That's an A. Well, that's not an A, but foot pedal. You don't have to make it perfect the first time. You just want to make sure it can get there. That's it. Then once you know it can get there, you know it's not going to... I'm still keeping the tension. I want to make sure it's not going to lose its hold. So yeah, next one. What am I on? EAD. Committing to like a new schedule like this, my face is going to be on my YouTube channel a lot more. Before, I've made 38 videos, and my actual YouTube anniversary, my 5-year anniversary is coming up in August, and it'll be 5 years, 38 videos, that's 7.6 videos per year. And so now going to one every month, that's 12, and I think it's going to be really beneficial for me. Really challenging, but worth it. While I've been working on my covers, I've been spending a lot of time producing, which I've never done before. Like my EP was produced at Pacific Studios in Tacoma. So they took care of all the mixing, mastering. Now I'm a one-man guy, or a one-band guy. I'm with Ableton. I'm doing a lot of the producing myself, well, all of it now, for a while, until I make an album to where it requires someone with specialization. It's a lot of fun, and looking for 4, I mean, got it. These are in order already. They must have put it in the package in order. How nice of them. You're doing all the music and the production yourself, which is really awesome. Like, I never thought I would be producing music. I'm not even saying like I'm a producer, but I'm saying like by the action steps I'm taking I am, but it's not my skill set. Like if you're doing like solo music, you have to make a lot of things your skill set that wasn't once your skill set. working on an Elvis Presley song. I'm completely reimagining it. It's going to be out, I think, either at the end of the year or at the beginning of next year. This particular song I'm doing, everyone's done, and everyone does it the same way, and I wanted it to be different. So I challenged myself to do everything in the DAW, Digital Audio Workstation, except for the vocals. This is tough. And I love it. Like, even though the original work is not mine, I'm putting, like, my take on it. And it still, it still involves, y'all have no idea how hard it is to maintain your train of thought when you're doing this. This is like a workout, too. Don't hit me in the face. All right. Oof. It takes a lot of creativity, and I realized today how, like, for instance, how fun that is. Like, I think I'm honestly, like, myself when I'm doing music, when you're producing and doing music. It's like, you have a chance to see your mistakes, your flaws, and your talents. And it pushes you to get better at a very core and, like, essential level. When you're making music, your music, or, when you're creating, doing something creative, everything that is laid down is you, no one else. Hope that makes sense. D. In like 5 minutes, all my progress will go away because it'll stretch out, but it's good where it is. So the first 3 strings are done. Sounds awesome. I could write a song like this. I'm doing the G. I'm in a groove now, y'all. Now we're on the B. I got a haircut recently, like today. I needed one so bad. My hair grows out in a weird way, like I have a cowlick, and my hair, I get like a mullet. I get like a mullet, which is, I rock it, don't get me wrong, but I prefer to have that clean shaven. I don't know why I sing. I just sing randomly. Get used to it. I wrote a song yesterday. I haven't written anything in a couple years, mostly due to school. My mind has been other places. And I don't know, a lot of my songs came from places of struggle, where I was struggling. And life has been good recently. Some of my songs have been just like, like praise songs, like With God. With God's one of my favorite songs. I'll link it in a card right here. But been going through a lot lately. Haven't been able to find a job, an internship. School is hard as always. It's getting harder, I feel like. I'm taking a class called Flight Dynamics and Control. It's a senior level aerospace engineering class. It involves differential calculus, linearization, obviously flight dynamics, flight stability, aerodynamics. It's a super hard class to be. And we had a test recently, and I was so prepared. Like, let my next YouTube video be like a 10-hour video of me explaining what I've learned. And I will, I know a lot about, I could talk for hours about everything that's involved, but I felt like none of us felt like we had enough time to complete the test. And, my GPA is riding on me getting A's. So I want to graduate with a 3.5. And that means I need to be A's and B's, a few B's, a few A's, which is mostly A's, like 75% A's, a couple B's. I'll make that GPA happen. And I'm really close to it right now. So when you get anything less than that, I feel like I may have gotten a D because there was questions that I didn't even answer because of the time. I was going through struggle, because a lot of my performance on these tests determines, this is hard. My performance on the tests determine your GPA, which contributes to determining what kind of jobs you're going to be qualified for, essentially. You could be qualified for a job, but if you did shit in school, then you're going to have a hard time getting a job at NASA or working on space operations and things like that. So, but under a lot of pressure, and a song came out of it. I wrote it in 30 minutes. I think it's going to be called Ain't No Thing. And I've never written a song like this before. It reminds me of early folk blues. This one's hard. I'm talking about early stuff, like a hymn that would be passed down for a century. It's a very roots type song in its style, and I cry every time I sing it. I don't know if that's the cool thing to say, but it makes me, okay, everything's good. It makes me think about how awesome God is and how he always knows what we're going through. And if there's one entity that can always relate to you, will always be there for you, it's the Lord. I don't think I've written a song this raw ever, or maybe at least not recently. That's just so... It's like I poured my soul out into words, and this song came out of it. The string went in my mouth. And honestly, it's done. I just can't wait to share it with y'all. But I don't know how to do it. I usually copyright all my songs before I play them. So I might need to have some patience with this one. Get out of my face. I know the first string is gonna be even harder. I think I got this one. Perfect. B. I can let go now. Okay. Yeah, I saw that reflex, it's gonna snap and lodge itself straight into my cornea. B. B. That wasn't a B, was it? B? Yeah, that was a B. I'm having a really good time with you today. This is so much fun. Close, we're so close. Good, for now. Awesome, next string. We're on the last string, fam. I'm excited. This just went fairly smoothly, you know, besides like dropping my pin inside the guitar and losing my string. Like, I haven't lost my mind yet, so everything's going pretty well. Slap of the bass. I just freaked out because I looked and I thought it wasn't recording at first. I was like, why? Why? Why me? But it's recording. Put that here for now. Ah, don't lose it, Sam. Okay, I'm really glad I'm doing this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this before, like string the guitar and have a talk. I'm sure it's been done, but I felt like it's my idea because I never heard of it, and I had the idea, was it yesterday or the day before, and I was like, dang, that'd be such a good idea, and I told my mom about it, and Mom V was excited about the idea. She told me I should have coffee while I do it because, like, in my older videos I used to have coffee, and I was like, yeah, that'd be really funny, and it would be, I guess, but I already had like 30 ounces of coffee today, so I'm good. Got shanked, yo. Okay, sweet, got it. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing this the getaway. There must be like a technically more superior way. Like, I know people have that device that like tightens your strings for you, where you just like, it's a crank, but that's like $20 probably. I ain't got no money for that. I'm having so much fun. So it doesn't matter if it takes me twice as long on camera to do it, to be honest. We've come this far on the last one. We can do it. I know you're praying for me that I don't snap this string. If you're enjoying seeing me make all these mistakes and hearing me talk about what's on my heart, like this video. And if you dislike it, tell me what you didn't like about the video. Like, always trying to figure out how to be a better person. And that means it incorporates all areas of your life. If I'm not talking loud enough or something, don't judge me on my personality, though. Jeez, I'm super sensitive to that. Ah! Strings have broken or snapped while I've been playing during a performance. That's, you know, that's what people want to hear, right? A stringless guitar, Sam and a stringless guitar. I mean, that's what people pay to see. Actually, most of my playing has been open mics. I've gotten paid in pizza, and I've gotten paid in, I think, pizza, like food. Yeah. One time, after a show, there was this little girl came up to me. Her mom wanted to buy her one of my EPs, and so yeah, they were like $7 at the time. Now I'm doing them for selling them for $5. She had it, so I sold it to the mom, and a couple minutes later, or I think it was the same interaction. The mom was like, she wants you to sign it. And I was like, my heart? Like, I'm just a guy playing music. I'm not Ken Griffey or something. But it was really humbling, and it made me feel good. That's an E. It's close to it. With the pick. It's strung. It's been strung. Now we're going to tune everything. Still worried about that low E. So they've already moved, but this is kind of what it will sound like once all the strings have been set. It's a C. Like the crispiness of this. Wow. So glad I did this. We accomplished something today. Thanks for watching this video. I'm glad I did this, and I want to do it again sometime. Won't you join me? Yeah, subscribe to this channel if you want to see the new stuff that I'm making. My next cover, my first and next cover, is going to be a song by Bradley Bridges. You should go look him up now. Bradley Bridges. He's a fantastic Christian artist, and I can't wait to see him grow and be more successful over time, because, man, he knows what he's doing when it comes to songwriting. And that's why I chose this song. Just an incredible song about God and about the path in life we take. And I'm trying not to give too much away about what song I'm choosing, because that's a secret. But yeah, I'm excited for you to see it. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next time. I will see you in the next one. Sign off. Bye. So awkward.